Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. I appreciate the great suggestions, man. You guys are geniuses. It is what it is. I was told to see if a team of the lowest overall starters around the NFL could come together and win a Super Bowl. So that's what we're gonna find out in today's video. Before we continue the video, I gotta give a huge shout out to the sponsor for today's video, bountysports.com. Now you guys know I've been huge into fantasy, been dropping the fantasy leaders of the week. So it only makes sense that I give you guys a great platform like Bounty Sports where you can win cash prizes. But they're different than traditional fantasy sports because you choose the teams that you think will win, not the players. So once you click the link in the description, it'll take you to this page. You go ahead and fill in the information. You don't have to put any of your card information, no payment information, nothing. All you have to do is click the link and you use referral code CKBirds at the bottom for a free $5 credit to play any contest on the site. But you have to make sure you're using that referral code CKBirds or else you don't get the free $5. We are back with the pick'ems. This time we gotta win, okay? $5 entry fee, the 1.8K NFL Week 10 pick'em. All I want is to place in the money. So these picks are guaranteed greatness. Watch and learn. The Lions pick up their first win. The Jets just upset the Bengals a couple weeks ago. Who's to say they can't do it again against the Bills? That's the pick that's gonna get us in the money this week. Watch. Panthers get Cam Newton, and they're playing against the Cardinals, who might not have Nuke or Kyler. I think Cam goes crazy. I don't even know if he's gonna play, but I just think that that team is gonna be re-energized. PJ Walker might be able to get him the W, and I think Mahomes finally gets back on track, and the Chiefs get a huge W. These are my picks for Week 10, guaranteed to be in the money. So all you gotta do is sign up for Bounty Sports today. Use the link in the description and the code CKBirds to receive a free $5 credit. No deposit or payment info necessary. So what are you waiting for, man? Check out Bounty Sports because winning just got easier. Obviously, Houston has dealt with some drama at the quarterback position this season. Normally, Watson would be leading the way, and he's top 10 when healthy, but that's not the case. They have Tyrod, who I think is slightly underrated. I mean, he's only a 70. That's one away from 69. And he's the lowest overall starter in the entire NFL. So he's gonna be leading the way for us. Running back, we have 275 overalls. One of them's a rookie, Michael Carter from the Jets. The other one is Myles Gaskin. I had high hopes for this man coming into the season, drafted him high in like all my fantasy leagues. He has been kind of disappointing, some nasty weeks, but for the most part, underwhelming. And yeah, he's one of the lowest overall starters at his position in the league. Now for wide receivers and cornerbacks, we just looked at the wide receiver one and the CB one. Look at this man's hair. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Yo, it's like his hair is floating above his head. This is insane. Anyways, Quintus Cephas, the number one in Detroit right now because of all the injuries. They cut Tyrell Williams. He's the lowest overall number one in the entire NFL. Devontae Smith, second lowest number one wide receiver. The fact that route runner is not his best archetype is just a travesty. He's already, in my opinion, like a top 15, maybe top 10 route runner. He's incredible. Nelson Aguilar from the Patriots, 79 overall, third lowest number one wide receiver. His former teammate Hunter Renfrow, fourth lowest number one overall wide receiver. And then Corey Davis going to be the wide receiver one on this team, 81 overall. I think he's the highest overall player on the entire team. Tight ends, we have Ian Thomas from the Panthers, 70 overall. Tyler Kroft from the Jets, 71. And then Dan Arnold from the Jaguars. Our O-line is absolutely horrendous. You have Dan Moore Jr. from the Steelers, Austin Jackson from the Dolphins, Sam Mustipher from the Bears, John Miller from the Panthers, and Brandon Parker from the Raiders. All of these guys are starters on certain teams, man. Now the defense, we have Jacob Martin at left end from the Texans, and Greg Rousseau from the Bills. Right end, we have Justin Jones from the Chargers and Rasheem Green from the Seahawks. D tackle Alan McNeil from the Lions and Raekwon Davis from the Dolphins. Our linebackers are not very good, okay? Aziz, 65 overall. Well, he's 66 with morale. Zaire Franklin from the Colts, 66 overall. TJ Edwards from the Eagles. I think he's slightly underrated. Troy Reader from the Rams. Cornerbacks, we have Amani, the number one from Detroit. Bryce Hall, the number one from the Jets. DJ Reed Jr. from the Seahawks. Mackenzie Alexander from the Vikings. And then Jackrabbit Jenkins, the number one in Tennessee. At safety, Andrew Wingard from the Jaguars, only a 70 overall. Will Harris from Detroit, and then Juston Burris, who's a starting strong safety on the Panthers. The lowest overall starting kicker is Matt Amendola, and then Ty Long at punter. I'm not sure what to make about this team. Like, they're 71 overall. I'm hoping we can at least make the playoffs. It's gonna be very tough. We have one guy.
You thought?
Actually, 0 guys on defense with star better. But our offense is pretty solid, man. Especially our wide receivers. Hopefully they can carry us along with Tyrod and we can sneak into the wild card game. Yeah, this is about what I was expecting. A 1-6 record halfway through the season. Maybe we can turn our season around against the 2-5 Rams and Aaron Donald. How the hell are the Rams 2-5? That's the biggest storyline of this game. Like, we could possibly have the same record as this star-studded team. And that's a phenomenal start right there. Getting an interception on the first play of the game. Our O-line is going to get destroyed in this game. Let's call a spade a spade. Like, we're going to have to get rid of the ball so fast. Oh, God. Okay, there's a flag. Holding. Of course there's holding. We're going to have to rely on Tyrod. I don't even want to scramble to the right. That's just asking to get sacked if I do that, so.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God, Vaughn. 3rd and 20. No double moves, nothing. We can't do anything. We will have to rely on the defense and special teams. I'm mad that we got a pick and we didn't do anything with it. We didn't even get a field goal with all that great field position. Just an embarrassment. We need someone on the D-line to get to the quarterback. Oh, okay, that's what I like to see. 2 interceptions in the first quarter and 1 pick six. McKenzie looking like he's related to Jair. All right, well, at the very least, we have to come away with 3. So I can't turn the ball over here. Whatever I do, I can't turn the ball over. Go upfield, Gaskin, we're gonna scramble. Tyrod to the end zone. We have the lead. Oh my goodness, they're gonna go for it. There's no way they're gonna go for it. I was not ready. That's short as sticks. Are they going to go for it again? Of course they will. Once you go for it once, you got to keep going for it. What's going to happen? 4th and inches. Going to run it. Look at the tackle for a loss. Greg Rousseau representing for the Bills. That's why he's a starter. Now, the only bad part is now we have to move down the field. We've been struggling to do that all game, but our run game has been pretty decent. Or, you know, Gaskin has been pretty decent. So we're going to give him the ball. Great start, Myles Gaskin. Now that I think about it, the games that he has not produced in real life is because he hasn't gotten opportunities. There's games where he gets like 2 carries, 2 touches. No one can eat with that kind of touches. I forgot there's only 1 overtime period. So all that just to end in a tie. Yeah, they didn't even get close to the playoffs. 3-13-1. At least we had a good, you know, pass defense. Top 5 in that category. Everything else, we were terrible. Tyrod did slightly above average. Yo, 4,000 yards is actually pretty good. Gaskin didn't get 1,000 yards, unfortunately. I mean, that O-line he ran behind wasn't very good. Renfro was dominant, though. 1,300 yards, 7 touchdowns, carried us. Edwards led the way in tackling on defense. Rousseau led everyone in sacks. But yeah, that's what would happen if all the lowest overall starters from around the league combined to make a team, man. They would go 3-13-1. Kamara wins MVP. This is a fun little experiment, man. Please keep leaving ideas in the comment section or Twitter. You can add me at CKBirds, man. I appreciate you guys watching to the end, showing all the support, all the love, clicking the links when I do sponsors, man. I cannot thank you guys enough. Hopefully y'all have an amazing day, man. Go enjoy some football, and I'll see you on the next one.
Nobody's safe. Came from Melvin, we fresh out the gate. And I look like I came from LA. From New Jersey, I look like LA. I'm a water, I'm forming LA. I'ma get it, it's mine for the tape. Ride the beamer when I'm out of state. Could have beat, almost got me a case. Go Olympic, I'm winning the race. 911 cause I'm killing the game. Talking crazy, I'm going insane. Shifting gears and I'm switching the lane. Hop on station, just go entertain. Going up, so I'm making a name.